You're tuned in to Nerd Overload, your weekly show for video games, movies, TV shows, comics, tech news, and more. Now your hosts, Cody Pennick, Samantha Cross, Sam Dunham, and Josh Harrison.
Hey everybody, it's that time again. Time for another episode of Nerd Overload, the pop and geek culture show that's on like Donkey Kong. I'm Cody.
I'm Sam.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Samantha.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We got a great show for you, but as always, let's get into some things we've been checking out this week.
Well, last weekend, I should say, I went to the Gateway.
Okay.
For what?
Great theater.
Yeah.
It is a great theater. Well, first I went to World of Beer, because that was awesome.
Right on.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's like a pub restaurant kind of thing right next to the Gateway. They have a lot of stuff from a lot of places.
As the name would attest.
I thought it was a World of Warcraft themed bar.
That would be pretty rad.
I'd still drink there.
Oh, yeah.
But there wasn't really much to report there other than there was a live band. And they were like a wedding band, and they just played a lot of stuff.
It was the wedding singer.
No,
it was just the wedding singer.
I wish. But that's not really the point of the story. Is I went and watched Blade Runner.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Okay, which version of it was it? Because there's like 10 of them.
I know. I'm not really 100% sure.
Is that Director's Cut 2.5?
I think it was one of the director's cuts. I just
Okay.
don't know which one.
Okay, cool.
But it's because it's been so long since I've sat and watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was in the movie and what's not in the movie. And
Right.
no, I just forgot how much I really enjoy that movie.
That's a great movie.
Like how well it's written and just the visuals and just everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
How was it up on the big screen as opposed to just watching it on TV? Because I've never seen it in the big screen. That was beyond my time.
Definitely, I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah, it added to the...
I think so, but I really, really love the theater experience. So anytime I get a chance to experience something in theater, I tend to do that.
Cool.
And then I forgot like some of the stuff like when Roy grabs the doctor guy and like gouges his eyes out with his thumbs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, God.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this. Actually, I'm going to ask this of everybody. Is Deckard a human or a reploid?
A replicant?
Replicant.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I thought you've seen
No.
Blade Runner. Really?
Wow.
You need to see Blade Runner.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Huh.
I don't think he is. I think Ridley Scott said he didn't intend for him to be one, so...
See, I thought Ridley Scott said that he is a replicant. And Harrison Ford went along and said, yeah, he's a replicant. But the guy who wrote the book
Said he's not.
said he's not a
Philip
replicant.
K. Dick.
You know what? I bounce back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
Right now, I kind of think that, yeah, he was
Well, when I was watching it, I was sitting there, I was trying to, like, look for clues, maybe, in the cinematography to see, like, how they were going to, like... Because when the movie, there's, like, extreme close-ups of just about everybody's eyes.
Yeah.
Except for Deckard's.
Right. I think it was definitely meant to be kind of ambiguous.
Yeah.
And maybe the original intent was that he was human. But with the various edits and director's cuts and whatever, have kind of stretched that ambiguity out a little bit to where it's open to interpretation.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I like the replicants are supposed to be stronger and everything than a normal human. And there is that part where he's like hanging from that rooftop by like 2 fingers.
Yeah.
But then there's the part where the other replicant, what was his name, Larry or Leroy or whatever,
Yeah.
is smacking the crap out of him. He's like not even really hitting him. He's just kind of smacking him, and he's like messing him up bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really hard to kind of tell.
You can't go by what the book says either because it's completely different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Yeah, it's way different.
I've read most of it, and it's not even close.
Maybe the point is that they made Deckard so human-like that at what point do you stop being technically robot and technically human?
What does it mean to be human anyway?
Yeah.
Which is the whole message of the movie anyway.
Yeah.
So
Right.
kind of like with
Sean
Rachel.
Young's character.
Yeah, Rachel. And the fact that she has been implanted with memories and everything is she doesn't, for a while, she doesn't realize that she is a replicant.
Right.
And even then, Deckard had a hard time determining that she was.
The Voight-Kampff.
Yeah, the
Test.
Voight-Kampff test.
Yeah.
Such a good movie, though.
It really is.
I mean, music's really good. And like looking at all those like old school '80s models. Oh, I love practical effects.
I do
really,
too.
really, really, really do.
Daryl Hannah was great in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the whole look of the movie is amazing. The
Yes.
cyberpunk.
And that's one of the things that makes me sad with Almost Human when it got canceled. In fact, it had a very Blade Runner-y.
It was heading that direction.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah.
Also, there's a freaking flying car. There's flying cars. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are flying cars. There's flying cars, and there's like the fact that real animals are way more expensive than their replicant versions.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
And there's a lot of like little cameos and stuff in that movie too. I just really enjoyed it, and it was pretty busy. I mean, a lot of people came out to see it.
Do you know that Blade Runner has a tie to Batman the Animated Series?
No.
Ooh, is it the thing with Hardak?
Hardak, yes. The little nebbish computer programmer guy.
Yeah.
He was the voice of Hardak.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the fact that there's that episode after the original Hardak episode where Batman runs into another Batman who's been Batmaning, and it turns out to be a Hardak
Batmaning.
robot.
Yes. That's
Hello,
it.
I'm Bat Manning. Peyton Manning's brother.
Football for justice. But the fact that the robot is so ingrained to think that he is Batman that he would rather destroy himself than kill someone.
And they did that on purpose.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's that too.
Batmaning with his football orangs. He was lamenting his parents' death, and a football came crashing through his window. Yes, Father, I will become a footballman.
I will become a symbol for touchdowns.
Awesome.
I'm just imagining in my head like a football helmet with little ears on it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He drives around in a giant, like, football car.
Bat Manning of the New York Bats.
It's just a lot of his moves are like not like martial arts. This is a lot of
A
tackling.
lot of tackling. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really stretching this one thin.
All right, let's move on here. You know, I went to the theater as well over the week. Went to see the replay of the Riff Tracks The Room.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was really good. I like the Riff Track stuff better live than I do, and it live in air quotes because it's
Recorded.
well, yeah, it's pre-recorded. It's also they do the show live originally, but then it's like simulcast out to different theaters.
Yeah.
So it's live, but not really. But this was done about this time last year, I think. And I like this version better than the one that they put out just as
Back when the room was new. Well, not new, but
New,
when it
but-
was big, when it was a big deal.
right. One of the biggest thing was they riff the sex scenes, which the original doesn't.
Yeah, it did not, which is also a large chunk of the movie.
Yeah, it's
I remember when we watched it
There's
and
like-
we ripped the crap out of the sex scenes.
there's like 3 sex scenes within a 20-minute stretch, like the first 20 minutes. It's
Yeah.
a couple of them are
crazy.
the same ones as replayed.
Oh no, they're not the same ones. They're
Are they
just
not?
they're from the same like day of shooting, but they're
Oh.
like different angles and stuff. Yeah. Oof.
Like you think you might be watching a Skinamax, a really bad Skinamax movie within the first half hour of
Oh
the
sure.
room.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun.
Oh, hi, Denny.
Oh yeah, Denny and Chris R. Where's my money, Denny? But no, it was a lot of fun. It's great in a crowd, just sitting and watching bad movies. I love it. I really don't know what else to say about it. They didn't pull out all the bells and whistles that they did with some of the other Riff Tracks live, because I remember going and seeing the Plan 9 from Outer Space,
Yeah.
the first one they did.
And there was like skits at the
Skits
beginning.
and musical stuff, and I think Veronica Belmont hosted it or something like that.
And I think Jonathan Coulton was
He was there, yeah.
Oh, man. I forgot how much I liked him.
He's
Yeah.
a great guy.
I haven't
a
listened to
great
his
one.
music in forever.
Yeah. Code Monkey Save World.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
He co-hosts a show on NPR that's really good now.
Oh, really?
The Ask Me Another. It's like a quiz trivia.
Oh, okay.
Brain teaser.
Brain teaser show.
That would be a good fit for him.
It's a good
for sure.
show.
Because they
Yeah.
do a lot of like musical. What's the word?
Games,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, very cool. But no, this one really all they did was they did a short before. It was like a informational, like educational short, and that was funny. And then, then they just did The Room. And it's weird to see the guys from Mystery Science Theater. I always think of that show being like pretty fresh off the air, and then I see them, the three
And
guys
how much
live,
older
and
they
how
look.
much older. Well, I guess Kevin Murphy doesn't look that different,
Yeah.
but Mike Nelson definitely has aged.
They haven't aged as well as Joel has.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Time makes fools of us all.
I suppose, yeah.
Joel looks really young. Like
He does.
Time was kind to him.
Yeah.
Jerk. As I'm staring at the white hairs in my beard.
Oh, don't worry. I've found white hairs in my beard too. That's why I trimmed it back. Actually.
Yeah, I did.
it.
Yes, just yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Perfect.
Win.
Oh, perfect.
This is why we love you.
Well, anyway, that's pretty much been my week for the most part.
Well, I've been playing the crap out of The Witness.
Okay.
Do you guys know what that is?
No.
I've heard of it. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not super familiar.
It's Jonathan Blow's new game.
The
Okay.
guy that made Braid,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
the
The
time
weird
travel
Timey-wimey
platformer.
game.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, you're basically, you wake up on an island and you solve puzzles.
Nice.
But I don't know how to, it's probably one of the best looking games, like, ever, I would
It's
almost.
very pretty.
It's ridiculous. Like, you just walk around and it's just like, oh my god.
What's this? What's this?
Pretty much. Like, it's nice just to walk around. It's weird.
I'm not even playing the game. I'm just sightseeing.
It's so colorful too.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a game that colorful or looked that way. Have you?
No. Because usually when a game goes all out with having really good graphics, it also feels the need to look really gritty and brown, but not The Witness. It embraces colors.
I mean, it's an indie game too. It's just made by him, right?
No, he has a team of people,
Okay.
but I don't think it's a huge team.
Yeah, but basically, there's like mazes. How would you describe it?
It's all maze puzzles. Like these weird, like,
I don't know how to describe it.
you have to draw, like, line drawing puzzles. Like, you have to draw a line on the puzzle in a specific way to complete it.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's a beginning and end, but there's like different symbols and that are kind of hints of what you're supposed to do. But what else? I'm trying to think.
Well, it teaches you
Well, that's another thing. Like, it completely relies on your ability. There's no hints, anything. You have to figure out on your own.
Well, and the earlier puzzles that you do inform you on how to do the later puzzles. So you build this puzzle vocabulary of what you have to do.
Each section puzzles have like their own like mechanics that you kind of have to learn.
Like the black and white ones, where there's white and black squares, and the line you have to draw has to separate out the white and black squares.
Huh.
The only way you know that is by trying it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now I know.
Well, yeah.
Spoilers.
You don't know where it is. You don't know which ones.
But yeah, it doesn't hold your hand at all.
No, there's this one, I think just yesterday, I was just staring at forever and I was like, what? What am I doing wrong? And I look back and I notice there's tree branch shadows on the puzzle. Because there's shadows everywhere, too, in the game, because it's crazy detailed like that. Like, I wonder. I went around the branches, and that was the answer.
Oh, wow.
Like, it took me forever. It's like, oh my god. Just, like, stuff like that. Like,
It's just like this insane presentation for line maze puzzles. It's the whole game.
Wow.
Actually sounds kind of interesting.
it
Yeah.
is, it's really good. I love it.
Is there like a story?
I'm not sure.
There is, but it's not terribly evident. Like, it's something you have to uncover yourself as you play.
The story is just another puzzle.
Yeah. I said at the end it's going to zoom out, and you moving through this island was you moving through a giant line puzzle.
Oh, watch it will be.
No, he wouldn't do that.
There's not a lot of fanfare when you get the puzzles right either.
No,
It's like, hey, you did it.
but it doesn't really punish you either if you get it wrong, which is nice. Just like some of them, I think when you're trying to open a door, it might take you back to the next puzzle. You have to redo it, come back, but that's it.
Like, a lot of times you'll solve a puzzle that won't even do anything.
Well, there's some that are just there.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do it to unlock a door or open up a machine
A
or
lot of them
something.
are on chains, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of following cables around to find the next puzzle.
Like, the only thing that told you straightforward was the arrow keys move, and if you hold shift, it make you run. That's it.
Wow.
Have fun.
But there's like
Be home at 10.
no dialogue that we've heard.
Is there music?
No, might be just like ambient,
Yeah,
Huh.
but it's nice. I like it.
seems relaxing.
It is.
Well, when you're not enraged by puzzles.
Well, it's nice because you could just walk away, go to another area.
Yeah, do another puzzle and come back later.
Find a table, flip it.
I think a lot of thought went into it.
Well, yeah, it took him 7 years to make it.
Oh, wow.
Pea jugs.
And P-Jugs. Did you see that
No.
on Twitter? He tweeted, "This is what it took for me to make The Witness, or finish The Witness," and it's just a jug full of a yellow liquid.
With like a tube coming out where it's like,
What?
It's like, has he been peeing in there? Like,
dude, I'm sure the bathroom's just right over there. It can't save you that much time.
I'm too ingrained. I can't walk away.
Jeez. It's yet another puzzle.
yeah. He never straight out said it was pee.
No, he never said. So it's like, well, maybe it's just,
Maybe it's just trolling.
A lot of lemonade.
Yeah, apple juice. I don't know.
I think that's what Crescente said. Man, that's a lot of apple juice. And there's like a PS4 controller in there for scale.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, but a lot of the gaming community had a pretty good laugh at that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what the heck?
Don't pirate it, buy it, because he needs the money to make a new game. Make another game.
Well, Lee Alexander said that she feels like it's one of the games with the most that makes the player want to please the creator.
Oh.
If that makes sense, because, I mean, he obviously put a lot of work into it. It's weird. I'm sure that's why, but, you know.
It's like you feel like he's there the whole time watching you. In a kind of a weird way. Like you feel like Jonathan Blow is judging you while you play it.
That is not how I did that puzzle.
Yeah. You're doing it wrong.
That's how I
He
felt
said
when I...
nobody has interpreted the story of Braid right ever
Really?
since it came out.
Huh.
Which, to me, that says, well, you did a bad job.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I've done anything.
You talk about Man Who Fell to Earth.
We watched Man
you
Who
finally
Fell to
watched
Earth
it?
the
What'd-
other day.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It was weird.
Yeah.
Watched what?
The Man Who Fell to Earth.
It's a David Bowie movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a product of the time it was created.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
It reminded me of Clockwork Orange a little bit. Just
Yeah.
the way it's shot and the
Bits.
and like just the way the sets are designed.
Mm-hmm.
Could have went without seeing David Bowie's dick.
Yeah.
We probably have to edit that out.
No, we don't have to. It'll be okay.
I mean, did you watch Labyrinth? You pretty much see it there.
Oh, this time it's unclothed. There's a lot of nudity.
Yeah, there's a bit. It's been a while since I've watched it. I forgot how much. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right. There's a bit.
It's just a very much a product of the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie, though. I liked it. I'll bet the book is that it's based on is really good.
I bet it is too. Yeah.
Because the whole time you're watching it, it's like, there's a lot more going on here than what I'm getting from the film. But his acting is excellent.
Probably one of the best things he's acted in,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I believe that he's an alien.
Sure. Well, I mean, the themes of the movie are so close to Ziggy Stardust. So, I mean, it was familiar territory for him, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Boy, his home planet sucked, though.
Yeah.
Just like a desert, and he lives in like a turd.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like a yellow turd in the desert.
Yeah.
Wait, Tatooine?
Well, the story is that his home planet is out of water. They're having a huge drought, so he comes to Earth to get water and bring it back.
Like, is he supposed to make multiple trips?
Well, he ends up
Scoop a
not
bucket?
making any. So
Yeah, he kind of comes to Earth and then just kind of stays. Well, they kind of put him in a. It almost looks like it's like a cell kind of, but it's set up like it's an apartment or something like
Yeah,
that.
he gets locked in like this luxury apartment
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, and it's a lot of him
Observation thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of him watching TV and
Drinking.
drinking.
They use alcohol to basically sedate him and keep him from doing anything.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I've never seen it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
he comes to Earth to get water, and Earth ruins him.
Yeah.
Basically.
He's like a lizard man, isn't he?
He's got weird eyes and he's hairless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they surgically like turn him into like a human, right?
Well,
Something
they
like that.
X-ray him and his contacts get melded into his eyeballs. So
That's what it is. Yeah.
it's not as gross as it sounds.
No.
But it's a good movie. Makes you think. I might pick up the book. Although I always buy books of movies that I liked, and then I never read them. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Or never finish them. Like Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep or Under the Skin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I never finish any book. I just get partway through and I'm like, okay, I kind of got the feel for it.
I get it.
I am halfway through 3 books, one of which I started 7 years ago.
Wow.
Wow. What book is it?
It's
Can you remember?
yeah,
that long ago.
The monster at the end of this book.
No, it's a Redwall book. It's
I'm too scared to get to the end.
Grover, he freaked me out over this one.
no, it's a Redwall book. It's God, I have all
The
of
mouse at the end of this book.
When you give a mouse a sword, he's going to want a shield. And when he wants a shield, he wants to fight a rat. Hey, they're good books.
I never read the Redwall books. I know my brother did.
They're British kids books, but because the fact that they're British kids books, they're a little more graphic than American kids books.
Sure.
They read a lot like action movies. Really descriptive
Except
action
with
movies.
rodents.
Yes, except with rodents and badgers, and there's a cat. Let's see.
Lord of the Small Animals.
Pretty much. Crap. I can't even remember which one it is right now. I think it's Salabastrian, which is about this fortress off on the coast where the Badger Lord lives.
The Badger Lord.
Yeah, there's Badger Lords. They're basically like the dwarves of their world. Like they're really warlike, and the Badger Lord is always like a smith, but
Nice.
his job is to guard the coast from pirate rats.
I don't know. Badger Lord sounds like some sort of slam or like name calling.
Yeah, you're such a Badger Lord. Badger.
Yeah, I just keep thinking that. Yeah.
Mushroom. I haven't
God.
listened to Mr. Weeble in forever.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I think the last thing I watched was like about Simon Cowell, Lord of the Beavers or something.
Wow.
You know what I watched the other day is part of a Tomorrow's Nobodies cartoon. Do you remember that series from Newgrounds, the Flash cartoon back in the day?
Tomorrow's Nobodies.
No.
It was basically just a bunch of teenagers making rip-off Family Guy jokes and Flash animating them.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, I never.
sounds familiar,
No.
but I
Well,
can't
it was
place
not
it.
good. It didn't,
Yeah.
like most Flash cartoons, it doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
I went back and I watched all of the Tom Ska little films.
I don't know what those are.
They're a bunch of like little clips he drew up, and they're just weird. And they kind of do the like TV static in between each clip kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's always just something stupid and weird.
I'll tell you what's weird. Some of the old Newgrounds, the Stamper TV stuff, those are weird.
I've never watched those.
No,
Yeah, they're something.
He's the guy that later... No, I'm thinking of Dan Paladin. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, Stamper did what? Well, he does a lot of voice stuff now. He was the voiceover guy at Battle Block Theater.
The best part of Battle Block
dude,
Theater.
Battle Block
probably.
Theater is I feel bad I haven't played that game in a while. I do like it.
Hattie Hattington.
Yeah.
It's really good, but it gets old quick because everything was made in that same level maker.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of has that same flavor all the way through.
Yeah, it gets really monotonous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's part of the reason why I kind of like I was going in like and doing the weekly challenge or whatever, or the daily challenge, or like every time to unlock all the stupid characters.
I loved like the Gashapon character unlocking business. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. I also because when I got the game when like the day it came out, I also got I unlocked Hattie as a character in Castle Crashers.
Oh, cool.
And I played that for a little bit, and I forgot how much I like Castle Crashers. But then
Yeah, that's a great game. Didn't we play that a lot, Castle Crashers, back in the day?
My thing is, I wish I had more people to play it with. I really don't have many people to play it with, and I've unlocked so many characters.
We should sit down and play through it.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
We should do it at my house, because I have, like, everything.
Sounds like a plan.
My Blue Knight's, like, crazy level.
I always like the green one, the poison one.
Yeah. Doing the arenas is hard, too. Trying to get all the, like, the characters for the stupid arenas. I think that's how you get like, the Snake Men or something.
I don't remember. It's been
There
so
are a
long.
lot of unlockable characters. There are a stupid amount of unlockable characters. But I love the Behemoth games.
Yeah.
Like-
Alien Hominid was really
Yeah,
good.
Alien Hominid was the stuff. They got a new one coming out, and I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention to them. I don't know.
Let me look it up on my internet device. That's what I do.
We have that ability.
We have the technology. Oh, the new Behemoth game is called Pit People.
Pit people.
Yeah, and of course the website goes 404 not found. Great.
What kind of game is it, though?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I think it looks like a PvP game.
Huh. The best part of Battle Block Theater is whenever you find a secret area and then Stamper sings that stupid song.
Oh,
about it.
yeah. I agree. Yeah.
That he made up as he went.
Oh, I know. I watched like a bunch of him just like in the recording studio just singing stuff, just random crap.
Yeah.
Oh, what about all your friends? Oh man.
Well, do we want to go ahead and take a break here and come back with a little bit of news?
Let's do a song.
Okay. Hey, we're back. That was Code Monkey by Jonathan Coulton. We mentioned it earlier in the show, so we figured why not go ahead and play it.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
Coulton's great.
Yeah, and you mentioned that it was made into a comic or something.
Yeah,
that
they're
he
the
co-wrote
Code
or
Monkey
something.
Save World comic.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it was kickstarted.
I think so. Yeah.
He's just really talented, and I really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys ever heard this or not. Back when Glee was still a thing, they did a version of Baby Got Back
that they
it was
stole.
the Coulton version, and he like didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, they basically stole it.
Yeah, I remember something about that. Yeah.
I remember just reading it, being really angry because I was like super into Coulton at that time because like
Yeah.
I was listening like all the time.
And super not into Glee.
No, no. The only thing I liked about Glee is what's her face. She plays the gym coach.
Oh, Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Yes.
She's good in everything.
Yes.
She's a good actress. She's really funny in the Christopher Guest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into a little bit of news here. First up on the docket. Yeah, there we go.
That's just in.
That was a thing.
Ah, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, Elizabeth Banks has been cast as Rita Repulsa in the upcoming Power Rangers movie.
She better pack a lot of Excedrin.
For headaches.
Yeah. So, yeah, what do you guys
Also
think of
because
that?
She'll be wearing a big hat.
Well, that too. Yeah, what do you guys think of that casting?
I love it. I mean, she's great. She's hilarious.
She's kooky in Hunger Games, so
Yeah.
it works for being a intergalactic space witch, I guess.
Yeah.
From Moon Garbage.
The moon dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's good casting. I kind of was hoping they would go with an Asian or at the very least Latino actress because, fun fact, when they started filming American footage for Power Rangers, they got a woman named Carla Perez to play Rita, who was before, taken from the Japanese footage. So I was kind of hoping they would get a woman of color, but Elizabeth Banks is great.
Hey, she's very talented.
She's very, very talented, and I think she would bring enough camp to the role.
Yeah.
Because I was worried that this movie was going to be
Too
like
serious.
super serious and, angsty and whatever. But yeah, no, this is going to be good.
Power Rangers as told by DC movies.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Which is a bad attitude to take.
It is, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as terrible as it sounds, there's not a lot we can do about it.
Yeah.
They whitewash everything. So
Yeah. It makes me wonder who they're going to cast for some of the other
Monsters.
roles. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are going to be, at this point, it's just going to be voices.
Yeah.
So it could be anybody.
And a CG monster.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis and Doug Jones.
Oh,
That'll be
man.
it. That's just going to be it. They're going to be everybody.
Actually, Doug Jones as Babu
Oh,
the spider vampire guy.
Yeah,
that would actually be
with a slightly
really
monkey
good.
face.
He's got those fingers.
Yeah, he does have creepy fingers.
He
Yeah.
looks like a Final Fantasy boss's final form a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, I love Doug Jones, but man, he does some creepy stuff with his fingers in every role he does.
Yes.
We forgot to talk about Final Fantasy Explorer.
We totally did.
We've both been playing the crap out of that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take a minute.
Let's go ahead and take a minute because I don't know if there's anything else to talk about with Power Rangers. Yeah, we've been playing Final Fantasy Explorers, and
Just came out on the 3DS last week.
yeah, the first new game I've bought in a long time.
Yeah, you guys have been real hot and heavy in it.
I'm about burnt, actually.
Well, you finished it.
Well,
kind of.
kind of. Yeah, you get the end credits halfway through the game.
Oh.
Yeah, I finally unlocked level 7 quests, and it's basically Monster Hunter with.
The combat is completely different than Monster Hunter.
Oh, it is?
Though.
Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
It's more akin to something like Phantasy Star,
Okay.
combat-wise. But the quest structure and the item collecting and the foraging is all straight out of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, and I'm to the point where this 90% that. Like the story, what little story there was is done.
It's gone.
And it's just collect the thing and get the better armor. And
For some reason, I love doing that.
I don't know, man.
I fought Dryad 5 times in a row to get enough of the stuff I needed to get that Wrangler gear.
Oh, yeah.
So now I look like the Final Fantasy cowboy.
Nice.
Well, and I'm machinist class now, which they're gunslingers.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
cool.
the Final Fantasy cowboy.
That's excellent. Yeah, I keep bouncing from class to class, trying to find something that fits. And I don't know, nothing's really... I beat the game and it was really fun getting up to there, but now that it's just a grind quest, I'm just not
You need to do the
feeling it as much.
multiplayer stuff. That's
Yeah.
the point where you should switch to multiplayer. 'cause
Probably.
That makes it more fun to be doing it with other people.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, the level 7 quests take a severe difficulty hike, where before I was able to just go through without a problem, just soloing it, and now the level 7s I can't even crack.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough.
That was because you're meant to do it with other people.
Right. See, that's my problem. I don't usually like playing multiplayer in those kind of things.
Well, we need to play some multiplayer.
I agree. Yeah.
My monster, you can collect monsters
Mm-hmm.
and they can help you out during the game. My monsters are so beefy. I think they're stronger than I am.
Mine are too. Yeah. Which monsters did you get?
I have a Lamia, the
Okay.
snake woman, and a bomb.
Oh, nice. See, I have a vampire bat and one of those little plant guys.
Cactar?
No, you can get cactars.
Yeah. Marlboro.
Yeah. No, not Marlboro. It's it looks like a little cutesy plant guy, but he...
Oh, man, Mandragora.
Yeah, because they randomly heal you while you're
Yeah,
going.
the Lamia does that too.
Yeah.
So
Can you get the crazy octo eye monster thing that sprays poison out of its mouth?
That's the Marlboro.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and
Yes,
yes,
you
you
can.
can. Yeah.
you can get chocobos. Apparently, the chocobos on the island where this game takes place are extremely violent.
Yeah.
Whack!
They're literally monsters. You have to fight them.
Walk. They're territorial. It's egg laying season.
Yeah. But no, it's a good game. I'd say pick it up, but
Yeah, you can
I said,
turn into other Final Fantasy characters.
although I haven't really done too much of that.
Really, as soon as I got them, I switched from the summons to now I can turn into my favorite Louis Vuitton model, Lightning. It's great because it plays the battle theme of whatever Final Fantasy they're from.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. That's
So
neat.
you get the Final Fantasy 13 battle theme, which is the
This
greatest.
is the best thing ever written.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Nice.
It's
That
the
sounds
best.
like nice throwbacks.
Yeah. Or you can get armor from that other characters had. You can get a full Onion Knight set.
Yeah, I do have that, and I have the I don't use it, but I had to get Titus's Final Fantasy X.
Like leotard.
His weird one pant leg is long and one is super short. And
They're not leotard, like lederhosen.
Yeah,
It's
those
so it
weird
doesn't
things
get caught in the bike chain.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fun, but
I hate 10. I think 10's one of my least
I
favorites.
liked it.
I don't
I
like
mean,
it's so whiny.
It
I don't
has.
like 10.
It has.
That's a
its
big
faults.
problem I have with it is how whiny he is. I mean, yeah, that.
I don't understand.
Hey, let's play some blitzball.
Well, it doesn't
Or
matter.
Waka. Blitzball.
Well, it doesn't matter how whiny he is because he's not real.
Yeah,
Spoiler
true.
alert.
Yeah.
I don't like that they gender lock the outfits.
Yeah, I don't like that
It's
either.
like, why can't I dress like Una? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't even see him. Like, I would like to see at least what it looks like.
What it would look
and
like.
You can't.
Yeah. I agree.
I want to dress like Pain.
Pain was awesome. I need to play. I finished 10, but I've never finished 10 2 because it's goofy. It's super goofy.
How did she go from like mystic sorceress to gun wielding
like
musician
Final
chick?
Fantasy Laura Croft pop star?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, let's get back onto the news train
Yeah,
here.
now that we've derailed for Final Fantasy talk.
Yeah. Flash and Supergirl are crossing
Yeah,
over.
this is my type of territory.
All
here.
right. Well, then you take it, man. Go.
It has been confirmed. Like they've been saying it now for like a little bit, like a rumor, but now it has been officially confirmed that in March we're going to see a Flash Supergirl crossover.
Which is big news because it's on two different stations.
Yes, but they are sister stations,
True.
so it's not like a huge stretch. It's not like going from like from CW to like Fox or something.
ABC. It's not
Yeah.
breaking into like the Disney zone.
It wouldn't be
No.
like if Urkel showed up on Married with Children. Although that would be pretty rad.
Can you imagine?
That would be amazing. Oh my god. We need to go back in time and suggest this.
Yes. Yes.
The greater sitcom Cineverse.
Yes.
They go to New York and
I feel
visit
like
the friends.
Bud would punch him.
Probably.
Bud would kill him. Accidentally.
Somebody make that happen. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm going back in time. I'll be right back.
Also trying to think of a weird Friends Sabrina the Teenage Witch crossover. The one with the talking cat.
Phoebe's talking cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Speaking of terrible crossovers, this is going to be a little off the rails for a sec.
Let's hear it.
I watched the Bones Sleepy Hollow crossover.
Which doesn't make sense to begin with.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. I don't care that they're on the same network. The shows are so complete. There are two crossovers actually. There was a Bones one and a Sleepy Hollow one, and it was weird. So weird.
So did they introduce magic onto Bones?
No. They all we got on Bones was Abby and Ichabod, and everyone's all like talking about how weird Ichabod is, and he's playing off this persona he has that he's been doing in season 2, that he's a historian who's trying to restore this historical building in Sleepy Hollow and stuff like that. And basically, they find this corpse of a British general, and it's so weird, like super weird, and I don't like it because I don't want to think about them in the same universe, because Bones is all about science, while Sleepy Hollow is very fun, rompy, supernatural
Yeah,
crap.
they're so tonally different.
Oh yeah, night and day. It is weird and awkward. Like a lot of stuff seems really forced. And then in the Sleepy Hollow crossover, that same corpse that they're shipping to Sleepy Hollow for history reasons gets animated into a Draugr, a Viking zombie.
Huh.
Okay.
By the main villain of season 3.
But does Bones have to fight magic?
No.
Okay, that's good, at least.
Bones and Booth come to Sleepy, or they all go to Washington D.C. Well, Bones and them are already there,
Yeah.
but they find a tomb underneath the Capitol building that happens to have booby traps set by the Masons.
That's still just a weird crossover.
It really is.
It's like crossovers done wrong.
Yeah, like Abby was going to like disable the booby trap because Bones and Ichabod got trapped inside it, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen one of these control panels before. All I gotta do is," and then Booth just pulls out his gun and just blows the control panel away and deactivates the trap or whatever. It was stupid. They're stupid. Stupid. Anyway, Flash Supergirl is going to be a great crossover.
It's like if NCIS crossed over with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know, right?
Oh, that would be kind of cool. I'd be kind of into that.
I don't know.
Because at least with, it's not supernatural with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's like
They always explain it in some scientific
pseudoscience
way.
kind of way. So I mean, it's at least a little bit plausible. Maybe a little.
So not quite like slapping Supernatural in the middle of I don't know, the New Girl.
Yeah, it's like if Supernatural crossed over with New Girl.
I'd be okay with that.
That actually might be
I've
kind of
seen
funny.
both of those.
Oh. Waiting for that True Blood Law and Order crossover we've all been waiting for.
Law and Blood. True and Order.
Truth and Justice.
Oh,
Anyway, dun dun, Vampire Bill. God,
dun dun, Sookie.
Suki. God, that show was so. The first season was all right. After that, it's just crap.
Oh yeah, it really fell off in the second season.
Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about Flash and Supergirl, tangentially at least.
Yes, it's going to be.
I like making up crossovers.
You kind of like it too, yeah.
I don't know. I'm really excited for it because It creates bridges for not that the Arrowverse needed to get any bigger.
It's already pretty big.
Yeah, but now we're getting the fact that we're getting Kryptonians thrown into it.
And all of the DC live action shows that are on, these two are probably the closest tonally.
Oh yeah, they're both lighthearted and
feature other DC characters regularly.
yes,
Like
They're
with
probably
powers.
the two best ones.
Yeah, they
really are because Arrow is
Arrow's Arrow. It's own
really
thing.
fallen off like
Batman Light.
This season is just not. They although in one of the not this week's but last week's Arrow they do make an Oracle reference though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he calls Felicity Overwatch. And he goes, I was going to call you Oracle, but it was taken. So canon, the Killing Joke exists within the Arrowverse.
There
Boom.
you go.
But anyway,
And like Legends of Tomorrow is good, but not.
it's not Flash good.
It has to prove itself yet.
It still needs some time to cook a little bit,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, 2 episodes in, I still really like it. I'm still gonna keep going with it.
2 episodes in, they've already killed off a character.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did? Which one did
Hawkman.
Oh,
okay.
He'll be back.
Oh, sure.
He'll get
It's what he does.
They
That's
either
part
get
of his thing.
reincarnated or they'll find a reincarnation of him.
I
Yeah.
hope it's a different actor because that guy was awful.
Garbage.
Not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I hate him. But now she's going to have to teach him. Watch, they'll probably do it where she was being taught by him about their Hawk people past.
They're Hawk people fast.
And then she's going to have to teach. They'll probably have to find some guy who doesn't know about it and teach him about being a Hawk person. Birdman. Oh my God.
Bird person?
Heat wave. Bird person. No, still too
We've got to
soon.
save through time, Rick.
But Heat wave called Hawkman Birdman, and
Nice.
I laughed so hard.
That's good.
But no, Flash, Supergirl, both great shows, very lighthearted, and the fact that Supergirl is super positive, and I love it. Mm-hmm. I really do.
That's my favorite part of Supergirl is just how like uplifting it is.
Yeah, and especially the fact that she was flying and kicking butt episode 1,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not like Smallville where they kind of like just pussyfoot around it.
Oh, that reminds me. Tom Welling might show up as Superman, but not the Smallville Superman, because it's a separate universe. But Tom Welling might show up as Superman in Supergirl.
Really?
Yes.
I
Huh?
know they're gonna have Superman.
Yeah, they're in talks with Tom Welling, but it's not the
Yeah.
Smallville Superman.
He's
But
a
he is
Superman.
a Superman.
Huh?
They really need to stop speaking of pussyfooting around Superman on Supergirl.
I
They
know,
Yeah.
right?
They just need to pull it off like a Band-Aid and get it over with so
Just
people
one time.
shut up.
Just
Well,
one-
they've said it a few times. They've said Superman a couple times, but it's like allocated to like one time per episode. But then the other time they're referencing him, they call him something else. The Man of Steel, the Boy in Blue. It's stupid crap. Just call him
Well, like,
Superman.
And when it came out, all the reviews were like, "Where's Superman?"
Who
It's
gives
like
an F?
it's not
It's
called
Supergirl.
Superman.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I mean, come on. We now have Bizarro Supergirl.
Which is awesome.
Gah. Just get away. Let her be her. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I think they should just have him on one time, one episode, one scene, get it out of the way, and then move on.
Yeah, so people.
Well, stop talking about it.
Up and away. Boom. Just go. Go with it. So anyway, speaking of other strong, awesome female characters in geekdom, Captain Phasma is going to be back for episode 8.
Yeah, Gwendolyn Christie said on Twitter that she has been officially signed back on. And that's great because Phasma didn't do a whole lot in the first one.
Nope. She walked around and looked cool. She was the Chrome Boba Fett.
She was.
Yeah, that's one of my main things I didn't like about that was that there wasn't enough Phasma.
Yeah.
There really wasn't. And, like, I really hope we get a lot more. And she doesn't get Boba Fetted as in, like, the, exit stage left.
Into Sarlacc pit. I hope she goes good guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if she can. I don't know. I mean, I offended, but I always felt like she was more indoctrinated than, like, the rest.
She was pretty quick to save her own butt.
True.
I thought she was part robot.
Huh?
I thought she had like cybernetic implants. That was going to be part of her character.
I don't know. I don't know. They explain literally nothing of Captain Phasma in the movie.
Yeah, she's just kind of there.
She's there. She's got a gold gun and silver armor.
But I mean, it was a good idea to leave some mystery there. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they'll have to explain how
Star Wars does. They
Yeah.
leave stuff out to keep us talking.
True.
Yeah.
True.
They do.
I mean,
Well, mission accomplished.
yeah. It's been since December, and we're still talking about it.
And they freaking delayed it. They
Yeah.
delayed episode 8.
Yeah.
Did
well-
we talk about that?
We didn't talk about that, but yeah, they did delay it. But you know what? If it's going to take a little extra time to make it right,
Yeah.
take all the time you need.
Make sure the frosting is just perfect.
Yep.
Apparently, they delayed it to put more Poe, Rey, and Finn in it.
Good.
Fine. I love them.
Yeah,
I love them so much.
They weren't sure if people were gonna love them like they do, and now that they know, people love these new characters, they're gonna focus a little more.
Honestly,
Perfect.
There have been a few times that I have been like so about like, yeah, go bad guys. Rey, Finn, and Poe are like the first Star Wars good guys that I absolutely like. I love them. I want them to be my friends.
I can't remember any time where like a new version of a thing came out with new characters that I was just so immediately enamored with.
Yeah.
Like usually it's like, oh, these are the new guys, whatever. But like I'm just like immediately like, these guys are cool. I like them.
They're fun.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, we watched the Star Wars Rebels episode with Lando in it, and it was great.
Oh my god, it was
Which
so
one?
good.
The first one with
Okay.
Lando. It was really good. He just shows up and just like scams all of
sleazeball.
them.
Snoozes his way through it.
Yeah.
It is good. It is really good.
Like it took me like 3 or 4 episodes of that show to get into it, but like it's good. It's a really good show.
That's what I've been saying. I love Rebels.
It is. It's fantastic.
It really is. And I love all the Ralph McCurry art, like, brought back into the show.
I just don't like Ezra, but I mean, he's the little boy insert, so for the kids watching the show.
He gets better. He really does get better. He kind of, like, grows into it.
I also don't like that his lightsaber is also a gun. It's really stupid.
I explained this to, actually, a friend of mine the other night at work. He had the same problem as the gun lightsaber. He thinks it looks stupid. I'm like, well, you got to take it from, like, he's a scavenger. It's obviously going to look like junk.
And he's a kid, so
He's
of
a
course
kid.
a laser sword isn't going to be enough.
But
Yeah.
also the fact that he is supposed to be a secret Jedi.
It's true.
So it makes sense to me. I mean, I'm not trying to apologize for Ezra because I'm not really a fan. He's not one of my favorite characters.
I don't like Ezra or Kanan. Either one
Kanan?
of them. Kanan. I forgot how to pronounce it. Kanan.
Kanan gets a little better too. But no, I
think
love
it's
Hera.
just his Freddie Prinze Jr. voice.
Yeah, I love Hera.
Yeah, I love Hera and Sabine,
Sabine.
are both
Mhm.
really cool. Sabine is like roller derby Boba Fett.
It's awesome. There's an episode in this season where it's kind of a focus on her because they run into more Mandalorians. It's a good time. But anyway, on more Star Wars news that's new.
Speaking of Boba Fett,
Yeah.
apparently he's going to be a big deal in the next Star Wars movie, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
If you believe the Lego sets that are coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was leaked through
What is
that.
up? What is up with Lego in doing this? Like, they've done this a few times with movie-related sets. Where
They just get excited.
I get it, but...
Lego sets actually leak really early all the time. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Like, we've been seeing stuff like... I think there was something from, like, Civil War that got kind of leaked.
Yeah.
The next Lego Dimensions sets have kind of leaked out, and they have never even shown them.
Really?
Like, only
Wow.
the product codes for them have leaked, and based on the codes, people have been kind of able to determine what they're going to be. Like, one of the codes is literally just Mr. T. I mean, so there's going to be
It's
a
gonna be
Mr. T.
An A-team kind of thing,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Oh, man, AT Legos would be fun.
Yeah, which
That
I
would be
totally want a
awesome.
little A-Team van.
Oh, that would be rad.
You think they'll have a little Lego drugged milk?
That's his accessory.
Yeah.
I ain't getting on no plane.
Oh, it's okay. Here, drink it, BA. you just got to drag him around. He's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you try to get him to, like, get into Wonder Woman's invisible jet? Like, will he do it?
Maybe not.
That'd be hilarious. He's like, no way. I mean, I'm sure they'll at least make him say something about it.
Yeah, they'll reference it.
I mean, the
for sure.
doctor has quips about getting in the DeLorean.
Like, what's he say?
What is it that he says? He's like, my TARDIS could save the world 3 times before this baby gets to 88 miles per hour. He's not impressed.
Now I feel like they need to do a Bill and Ted.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Get the other phone booth.
Yeah. Or the Flash in his cosmic treadmill.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
Oh, they should do a Flash one. The Flash is great in the Lego games because he's so fast.
Yeah.
He's, there in a flash.
It'd be cooler than the freaking Cyborg one they have.
Oh.
Who wants Cyborg? Nobody.
Nobody. Well, they're pushing him hard because he's the one member of the Justice League in the new movie that no one really knows.
Outside us.
Well, yeah.
And maybe kids who watch Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And that's not really the same.
No.
The same Cyborg.
He's a little. Yeah, he's different. I don't know, but anyway, Boba Fett in Rogue One. Also, there's talk that Vader is going to be a more dominant presence in Rogue One.
With James Earl Jones as the voice.
Which is super exciting.
Well, he'd have to be in it because it's about the Death Star plans. I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed some Vader in that.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that for Rebels, James Earl Jones did come back to do Vader's voice in that, too.
I didn't know he was going to show up in it.
Spoiler.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
I know I've talked about it before.
Probably. Yoda's in it. Yoda's voice was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
It's a good show. If you like Star Wars, watch the show.
The Clone Wars and Rebels are really good stuff.
I couldn't get into Clone Wars as much as I have Rebels, but I like that time period better.
Yeah, I think it's the design.
Yeah, that too.
The design's really good. I hate the fact that Ezra looks like Space Aladdin.
Yeah, he does.
It's the hair and it's that nose. He's got that huge Aladdin
like,
nose.
And that fez he wears.
And that space monkey.
Why does his spaceship look like a giant flying carpet? I don't get it.
I can show you the galaxy.
The episodes really go off the rails when that genie shows up and he starts making his wishes come true.
And he makes like these non sequiturs, like breaking the fourth wall. I don't get it.
Doesn't fit Star Wars at all.
Yeah.
Boy, some really bad things have happened since Disney took over.
I was going to say, let's blame Disney for this.
Thanks, Disney.
And that scene where Yoda just walked out with the Mickey Mouse ears, I don't.
Buy the toys you will. At your local Walmart.
Disney store.
The worst part was when Chewbacca fell off that cliff and did the Goofy.
Oh my god, did you guys see where they took all the clips from Star Wars, the classic ones, where Chewie is vocalizing and put it to Peter Griffin giggles?
That's good.
It's so funny because he's like sitting there like peeking out from behind a tree and I know we're going, I laugh so hard.
Oh, have I showed you guys the bad lip reading Star Wars? The guys who did the song.
I think I've watched them.
The bad lip sync.
I think
songs.
I've watched them before. They're pretty funny.
Yeah, they did some scenes where they just spoke scenes, and the Chewbacca in that, instead of yelling, he's like all sheepy, he's going, Han. Han. That's great.
Anyway, I did read, and this is something a little bit in a tech news sort of thing that affects basically everybody. Time Warner Cable is supposedly, buying a lot of stock interest.
Yeah, like a 25% share
in Hulu. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are saying that it's probably to combat next day streaming from current shows.
That's pretty crummy.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
It's really not.
It's like 90% of the reason why I have Hulu.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's how most people have it, because a lot of people cut the cord when Hulu started getting the really current stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if they drop the next day, I'll drop Hulu and just start downloading stuff again. I mean,
a lot of channels and whatnot or networks have their own streaming services now.
And
a lot of them are garbage.
It's a pain in the neck having to juggle like 5 or 6 or 7 different apps to get your different shows.
The FX one is crap. It crashes all the time.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Yahoo Screen.
You have to pay for the CBS one. You have to pay $5 a month, and that's ridiculous.
Which is the reason why I've seen very little Supergirl is because you can't watch it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see here. ABC's got one. It's okay. It's not as good as Hulu, but it's okay.
ABC's all right.
You can watch a lot of ABC on Hulu.
Yeah, you can watch all of ABC on Hulu, but for some reason they have their own. Mm-hmm.
There was a new Muppets, actually, I think, just the other day.
Dude, I'm so far behind on Muppets, it's stupid.
Yeah, same.
I haven't watched it since...
Well, I saw a clip. They're actually going to pull the other Muppets into Miss Piggy's show.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
What do you mean the other Muppets?
Soft reboot.
Yeah, that's what, when we were talking about the soft reboot, that's what I said. I wonder if they're going to...
That's probably...
And that's what they're doing.
Okay.
Because there was a scene where they're all, like... They start, like, banging on stuff, and it turns into a song.
Okay.
Type of thing.
That's
and
cool.
It dawns on Kermit. These guys are all talented. Let's put them on the show, too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I remember the last one now. The last one I watched is when Kermit tried to get help from Miss Piggy to buy a birthday present for his girlfriend.
I remember we talked about that one.
Yes, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
The one with Gonzo doing that stunt was my favorite one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the next one. I didn't get a chance. I haven't watched that one.
He wants to do a stunt again like the old days. And it has a good heart to it. It has heart to it. It's well written. Mm-hmm. It's a good episode.
Well, hey, I think we've hit our mark for the week.
Not only are we out of time, we're also out of news.
Yes, so perfect time to wrap it up. You have been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you for tuning in. Find us each and every day over at nerdoverload.com.
Now with updates.
Yeah.
Semi-regular updates.
Hey, do you have Facebook? I mean, you probably do. Just about everyone does.
Take 5 seconds to stop looking at cat videos. Go over and like our Facebook page.
Yeah, go over to facebook.com/Nerd Overload website. Or just type it in the search bar, because it's there.
Yeah, there's like 3 Nerd Overloads, but we're the one that updates.
We're the blue one.
Yeah.
You can email us with any questions, concerns, comments, secret messages, love notes.
Oh, I'll take those.
Hate notes. I'll
take those too.
Staff at Nerd Overload.
Recipes.
Ooh, yeah, send us some recipes.
Oh, man. Heck yeah.
Or just send us some cookies.
Yeah.
Email us. Email us and we'll tell you where to...
cookies to our P.O. box. Do we still have a P.O. box?
We still have a P.O. box, yeah.
Should we read the P.O. box?
Let me look it up.
Wow. How old are we?
Send it to P.O. Box 542 in Marion, Ohio, 43302. No, 43301.
What?
Dash 0542. Yeah, I know.
It should be 43302.
No, it's 43301 for P.O. boxes.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I like peanut butter cookies, so please send those.
Yeah.
And the ones that have little Hershey Kisses in them.
Yeah, those are good.
Too.
Yeah.
You can also tweet us at nerd_overload. You can't tweet cookies. I mean, you could tweet us a picture, but what's the point of that?
I know, right? Well, anyway, thanks for listening. We look forward to your cookies, and we'll be back next week.
Peace out.